guys doing today? Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys logging in and joining. If I haven't said it in a while, thank you so much. All the views, the likes, the shares, the love, the hearts on Facebook, the views on YouTube. I really appreciate that. That's motivation. That's motivation, man. To keep going, just to keep striving, because I know somebody sees and somebody is watching. Today I want to talk about branding, strength of brand, brand recognition, brand equity. I want to talk about that and how it relates to you and your personal life, not just to a company. A lot of times we become walking billboards for companies and other individuals, but not ourselves. We become a walking billboard for Ralph Lauren, walking billboard for Nike, walking billboard for Toyota, walking billboard for Donna Cameron, whatever the big name is, North Face, whatever the names are, we become walking billboards for them, but never really understanding how branding really impacts our lives as well. Branding is the term, design, identifiable mark that companies use to actually make us be able to identify their company. It's the logo. It's whatever we use, whatever companies use to make us to be able to identify. And branding, and it's being able to place that logo on it. But part of branding is creating equity, a strengthened brand, being able to create based on quality. It's quality. When you get ready to choose a vehicle, you choose that vehicle based on the strength of the brand. You're not going to buy a vehicle everybody's saying break down on you and you would need to put a new transmission in it in 60,000 miles. You're going to go find something that somebody say you could drive it forever and never have to do anything to it, right? So the strength of the brand based on its reputation, based on the quality, based on the reliability, based on the character of the brand, the integrity of the brand, all leads to value. The last video was about intrinsic value. You're willing to pay a premium for this brand because of its reputation. What is your reputation? How are you branded? Or are you just a walking billboard for a company or a walking billboard for another individual because that's a person's name? You know, Ralph Lauren, that's his name. You know, whatever, Apple, that's a company. You become a walking billboard for them, yet never understanding that you have developed a brand yourself. Are you the type that people can speak well of? You know, your reputation precedes you. That's why when you go try to get a job, they want to see your references. I want to call 2 previous employers. I want to ask them, if you had the chance, would you hire this person back? That's what I want to ask them. I don't want somebody that nobody else wants, right? I want somebody that people have competition, they're fighting against. So that's brand recognition. So, and it's important for us to build our brands and not just build the brand of some company or individual. And how do we do that? You do that based on character, building your character. Character put the right thing over the wrong thing even when no one is watching. Character put the right thing over the wrong thing even when it directly impacts them. Have you ever had to do the right thing when you could have just told a lie? Me and my wife got a square, you know, the square cash the other day for $600 just out the blue. Just bam, hit our account, $600. And my wife said, "What is this?" I said, "Well, it's somebody sent it on mistake. We got to send it back to them." But that's a personal thing because no one knew but that individual and us. No one knew. So we could have decided we were going to lie and say, "No, you owe us that money," and never sent that money back. But it's a personal thing. So when you have character, you're going to do the right thing anyway. And when you do the right thing anyway, you're building your brand. Your brand for you can now say, he is not going to lie. She is not going to steal. They're going to do exactly what they said they're going to do. Integrity of brand. Branding that you say, the integrity of brand. When you see these commercials and they say, they tell you that this product can do this, you buy that product expecting that product to do that. And if you get it and it don't do that, now you're disappointed and you telling everyone, don't buy that product. They lied. So now that company are liars. So anytime that company comes up in a conversation and you're around, you're gonna say, don't do it, they'll lie you. Can that be said about you? And that's why it's so important. I don't understand people with this temporary mindset of just throwing away relationships based on a temporary mind, based on how they feel today. Just throw away a relationship. Lie, cheat, steal, slander, and just turn away and walk away from people, not understanding that relationships, that is business. Business is not product and services. Business starts with relationships. Me talking with you, you liking me, you saying you want to give me a shot. Now, of course, I do have to deliver on the promise. That's the execution. But the sale is you actually trusting me, you liking me. I had a CEO tell me one time, he said, Larry, never confuse the sale with the execution. The sale is one thing, but pulling it off is another. So that's all about building a brand, building your brand, integrity. You do what you say what you do. That's it. You know, we're in a time now where everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody because that's generalization. I don't want to generalize anything. Where a lot of people will put their character online and jeopardize their everything for temporary gain. Have the opportunity to make a quick come up in money and a lie just right now. Tax time every year. People do the same thing every year. Every year we got people who are Christians, people that are Muslims, people that Judaism, people that believe in God for all the years, all out the year. But when it comes time to taxes, a lie. Or sit up and say, yeah, you know, I did donate $10,000. Your character is something personal. Your integrity should be a personal thing, regardless of anyone watching or not. What's your brand? What's your brand? What can be spoken of you? What can be said about you? Do he pay back? Do she do what she say she gonna do? Do this person tell me they're gonna complete it by this time? Is it done? And if it ain't, do they spend their all trying to get it done? Because there's nothing wrong with failing, right? I don't have a problem with failure, but what are you gonna do to make up? So let's say I told you that I can finish something today by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock come, I'm headed over. I'm going over. I will sit here until I can't sit here any longer to finish that for you if I possibly can. What kind of effort are you going to put in fixing your failure? I always say this. I learned this. Let me say this. I learned this. That good is the enemy of excellence, of great. That if you settle for good, and this is speaking to those who may have built up a nice brand for themselves, but they're coasting right now. So let me segue. They're coasting. They're in cruise control mode. They're living off their reputation. They built up this great reputation, and now they're not trying to exceed anything anymore. It's like meeting expectations versus exceeding expectations. Good is the direct enemy and direct opposition of great. You have to be prepared to let go of good reputation to seek a great reputation. You have to be willing to let go great to reach exceedingly great. So we should always be lifelong learners and growing. Cruise control mode is for cars, not for humans, because the only thing that's waiting on us is a casket. So you don't have any reason to cruise. If you've gotten in cruise control mode, that means you're just cruising to your death because it's coming. Every day you live is a day closer to the grave. So that means that you've gotten to the point where I'm just cruising on into death. No. Today, I want you to be cognizant of it, mindful of it. I'm building my brand. I'm building my reputation. Even if you're a business owner, you need it more than anything because someone has to vouch for you. And in this technology era, everyone can look up your reviews online. Did he do what he said he was going to do? So anybody can review your business now. I'm big on the reviews. I'm a local guy with Google. Like, I'm really serious about that. If I have a bad experience, I'm going to report it. If I have a great experience, I'm going to report it. So if you're a business person, you need that 10 times more. What kind of brand do you have? Have you established a great brand? Or you may have been in a bad place and you didn't understand the importance of it, right? And you just lived any kind of way, destroyed relationships. And now you're at a place where you don't want to live like that anymore. The first way to fix any bad behavior, right? The first way to fix any bad results is stop doing the attributing behavior. Stop doing what it takes to get it. You're overweight. Stop eating fried chicken. high blood pressure. Stop the sodium. You're always broke at the end of the week. Stop spending your money. So whatever it takes to get the results that you're getting today, stop doing it. So if the results you get right now is you don't have any friends, you can't find a job because you can't put references. You done walked away from so many jobs. You've done all kind of. You can't find a place to stay because you did bad stuff at all your previous residence. All you have is today. Pick up the pieces and start where you stand. Now listen, don't be mad at the world for not accepting you back. Just fast. That's why I understand why when people get out of prison and people get out of jail, the world say, It's not the world's position to accept you. It's on you to prove to the world that you are rehabilitated. So if you've stolen before and on your record you have a bunch of things that you've stolen, if no one wants to hire you, you can't be mad at them. They're trying to protect their investment. They can't say, okay, well, I'm gonna just bring him in or her in because she's a thief. No. But when that person who finally decide to take a chance on you, you work your butt off for them. You show them the kind of loyalty. You stay late. You guard their stuff like it's yours. That's the beginning of building the brand. That's the beginning. I made that choice myself that I will never allow no one to be able to speak ill of me. You may not like me because I am type A, that I'm going to be, you may not like me for that, but you will not be able to say, Larry didn't do what he said he was going to do. Larry stole from me. Larry didn't show up. Are you like that? These are words of encouragement today. I hope you use them. Build your brand. Build your strength in brand. Build it. Build it. You are a walking billboard as is. You got a cell phone by a company. You got on clothing by another individual, maybe a company or an individual. You drive around in a car with a company logo on it. Your TV got a company. You are a walking billboard. But have you considered what is your brand? Build your brand. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. God bless you.